Hello. I'm doing Will Markham a favor here. He told me he wanted me to do a video, so here I am live. I'll give you a brief background and I'll tell you what I'm going to do for this. So my name is Melanie Fisher. In the early 2000s, my husband went to Iraq, and actually 2003. And then I started questioning the reasons for war. And I started researching like crazy, probably like a lot of you at that time, like things just weren't adding up. And then this is the first time I've done this, so you'll have to forgive me. It's kind of weird. But the theme that I wanted to talk about today was creativity. So having experience with the military and a lot of research, it's all come full circle for me. And now is the time to get truth out. So we should all use our creativity to do that. So so after 2003, I grew up as a Republican, and then I realized the wars and all that just felt very uncomfortable, and it seemed like a lot of Republicans supported that. So then I switched to Democrat, and that wasn't much better. And then Bernie Sanders, who I understood was an independent, he ran, of course, and then we all know what happened with that. When he endorsed Hillary, I was like, okay, I'm done. So now I don't really identify with any parties, but here I am today just as an advocate for truth. So I just want to help get the truth out in whatever way I can. And we know that censorship has really hit hard in the last few weeks, especially. It's been going on for a while, but the last few weeks have been kind of chilling. So I feel we all need to find our voice and get brave and get the word out. And so here I am. I'm not super comfortable doing this, but that's okay. So one of the things I thought would be cool to share with you, because I was like, okay, well, if I'm going to do this, I want to share something valuable. So I got a really good water system down, so I wanted to share that with you guys. We know they're doing geoengineering. We know they're trying to influence our bodies in all kinds of ways with vaccines, with the food we eat, and the water we drink. So one of the biggest and best things that we can do is to have clean water. So I'm going to take my laptop downstairs and kind of show you guys what I do, because it seems to be working really well. So give me 1 second. Come with me. So this is my little townhouse. And hold on 1 second. So, all right, just give me a second. I'm going to show you guys a couple things. Sorry, I'm just going to lift up the laptop. That's not going to work. Is that better? Okay. And I just found out about this, so you'll have to forgive that my dishes aren't done. Okay. So I got a water distiller, which is right here. And I wanted to show you guys what's in here. Look. So this is from yesterday. I've been doing this every day. That's what most people are drinking. It's like, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a lot of nasty stuff in there. So, clean that out. I'm going to do this whole process for you so you guys can do it too. Because the water you drink is so important. Oh, my hair looks horrible. This is the stuff you have to get over. Like, you can't be like focused on what people think you look like, because you just got to get the truth out. Okay. So you fill it up. And I'll show you the other steps after this. It won't be this boring. Okay, so I do this every morning. You plug that in and get it going. It takes like 4 hours. But this is kind of what I really wanted to show you. So you put it in a jar. And well, hold on really fast. That's the last step. This looks more complicated than it is. So after the distiller's done, I just pour it in a jar. The giant 1-gallon mason jar, I bought it at Walmart. And then what you have to do is put some minerals in it, and you put, well, I'll just show you. So this is already done. I put the minerals in this one 24 hours ago. And it's ready to drink. So this is my drinking one. So this bag here, this is the magnesium. So you need this. This is what helps the minerals stay in the water. So this is just distilled water, so I'm adding that. I add 4 drops of potassium iodine. And this, I do 8 drops of Himalayan salt water. This is just Himalayan salt crystals with water. I put it in a little dropper. So this water in 24 hours will be very pure, and you can drink it with full confidence, not worrying about what's in it. So I put this behind this in the fridge. So I will do that now. Okay, so when this is done, I'll put it in a new jar, and then we'll wait. And basically, that's all I do. You may have seen little black stones in the bottom of the water that we drink. That's petite noble shungite. It's a powerful stone. It contributes to cleansing basically anything that's not good for you. And also, I've been reading Dr. Emoto's book about water and how water has memory. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen that. So you can actually charge the water. One of the things I put on the one of the gallons that's waiting 24 hours is an organite disc. So this charges the water as well. I think these are Lemurian crystals or something. Okay, another thing I wanted to share with you guys are, I think I want to recommend being aware of EMFs. So I want to show you some of the EMFs in my kitchen. So one second. Okay, so this is a tri-field meter. And so I can put it at 0 to 3. Oh my gosh. See, look, it's off the charts when it's near the laptop. That is extremely dangerous. Okay, so right up. My whole kitchen is like really toxic for EMFs, which is kind of scary, so I should move. It's on my to-do list. But everybody should get one of these because I think you'd be shocked to realize how many toxic environments with EMFs might be in your own home. Now, for some reason, my kitchen is really high. I don't know, it's like freakishly high right now. Okay, so here we are. We're in the 0 to 100 range. So you want it to be between 1 and 3. That's considered safe. So when I go near my fridge, see what happens. I don't know if I can do this with my laptop. Okay. So this whole area where I'm like working on the water, check this out. Very dangerous. But if I stand over here, not so bad. So I'm very aware of that. So I'm careful not to spend too much time in these areas. And I also wanted to show you one more thing. My son's pretty tall, so his head is closer to this light. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just off the charts. Even right here, I'd say if you're over 6 feet, you're getting very toxic levels of EMF just from the light. So just wanted to show you guys that. Okay, so get one of these, get your water dialed in, and those two things alone will help you stay healthy in these times. So I wanted to show you that because I thought that would have the biggest impact. But I also thought it would be fun to pull a card. So I pulled a card for you guys. I thought, okay, what message would be good for everybody to hear? So I got, so the deck I use is called Osho Zen Tarot. And the card I got for you all was Creativity. There we go. Very pretty. So I'm going to read the description, and then I'm going to be done. And it's really beautiful. Creativity is a quality that you bring to the activity that you are doing. It's an attitude, an inner approach, how you look at things. Not everybody can be a painter, and there is no need also. But if everybody is a painter, the world will be very ugly. It will be difficult to live. And not everybody can be a dancer, so there is no need. But everybody can be creative. Whatsoever you do, if you do it joyfully, if you do it lovingly, if the act of doing is not purely economical, then it is creative. If you have something growing, if you have something growing out of it within you, if it gives you growth, it is spiritual, it is creative, it is divine. And you become more divine as you become more creative. All the religions of the world have said God is a creator. I don't know whether he is a creator or not, but one thing I know, the more creative you become, the more godly you become. When your creativity comes to a climax, then your whole life becomes creative and you live in God. So he must be the creator because people who have been creative have been closest to him. Love what you do. Be meditative while you are doing it, whatsoever it is. So just a reminder, as we're dealing with all kinds of censorship issues, let's all get creative. Find your voice, find your outlet creatively, and let's make the world a better place.